get arse in gear. Should've got a grip by now, should've woke up, you should not give a here. Now with the ice is thick, you better be quick as the seconds tick. Don't let the moment slip, you better be brisk, you need to get a grip. You cannot disregard, there could not be higher stakes. Better go and hard to what it takes before your planet breaks. Better put right the wrong, better get a move on, don't let this thing drag on. Need to get a handle on it, better get a wriggle on, you don't have long.
Oh. Good evening, Earthlings. Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. Let's see who's here. Jump in the chat, say hello. If you're around, normally I would do this privately with our membership community, but as this is such an awesome remix comp that's about to kick off, I thought I'd do it publicly on the YouTube channel so people can appreciate it now or later. So welcome anyone who is new to Produce Tech. Then this is one of many activities that we do for our members within the community. We run remix comps several times a year. And what's up, Jez? Hello, DJ Zoprix. Vic, how's it going? Greetings from Portugal. Must be nice. Must be getting nice there now. Berlin's starting to change. Bit less frosty. So several times a year we run these remix comps, and in between we run activities as well. We just finished a really awesome activity actually on an AI apocalypse where we provided some samples from Soul Rush Records' awesome sample pack, AI vocal confessions, and got people to make their own compositions based around these awesome samples to depict some kind of a futuristic dystopian AI apocalypse. Hello, Sane Techno, how's it going? So yeah, we're constantly running these different activities with our members to keep things engaged, provide different objectives for people to follow, to give the music production learning journey a little bit more structure, and get us all stuck into different fun tasks together. And without further ado, this is our latest one, and as you can see behind me, it is to remix the mighty Henge. So without going into the band in any more detail or the competition in any more detail, I'm just going to jump straight into the video for the track, because it gives a great intro to the band and the sentiment behind the song as well. So let's just jump straight into that.
The drive towards destruction is strong with these creatures they call the humans. And the adult of their species seem somewhat apathetic. This is bizarre. Usually a life form this advanced would take responsibility for their environment. Instead, they leave this smelly mess for their young offspring to deal with. We should warn them.
They already know.
We should warn them again. Grok, set the coordinates for planet Earth. Ah, good idea, Nom. This youngulization serum might help us to blend in.
This is rather urgent, humans. You don't have the time to waste. It's critically important, humans. Touch you now, proceed with haste. It will not be long before the gas escapes. A tipping point is coming, humans. When your ecosystem breaks, get yourself together, people. This cannot continue long. You need to carry out your plan. Act before the ice is gone. Emissions have run amok. You were barely hanging on. Come on, you're against the clock. Shake a leg, you don't have long.
Oops.
Arse and gear, should've got a grip by now. Should've woke up, you should not dither here. Now with the ice is thick, you better be quick as the seconds tick. Don't let the moment slip, you better be brisk, you need to get a grip. You cannot disregard, there could not be higher stakes. Better go and hand to what it takes before your planet breaks. Better put right the wrong, better get a move on. Don't let this thing drag on. Need to get a handle on it, better get a wriggle on. You don't have long.
So awesome. Sorry about the technical hiccup in the middle there. I neglected to check the volume in YouTube. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Completely awesome. If you're totally new to Henge, then as you can see, they're complete legends. They are the band behind the incredible festival Blue Dot, which I had the pleasure of going to earlier last year, in fact, over the summer. Amazing festival, and they basically rocked the last day, the Sunday, with a gig followed by taking over the dance area with some amazing DJs. And that is how I connected with the band, and ultimately how this led to the remix comp. And I spoke with Spore a few days ago. He's I would say the chap in the middle there, but he's assuming human form, but is in fact from a planet that I wish I remembered the name of right now. And as you can see, his interesting bandmates alongside him there. I believe the one on the right is human, possibly called Grok. Damn, I should have done my research before this. Reminded myself. Read the comic. I have a comic. Their comic in the bathroom. Essential reading. So, yeah, as you can see, the band are completely awesome intergalactic explorers spreading messages of peace around the galaxy with a particular focus on Earth, as we are a planet in need. And this track is centered around that and how we need to get a wriggle on, as they say. Get cracking. And yeah, brilliant track, Jez. You're loving it. Nice. Hello, Mez, by the way. Just looking in the chat there. So that's it. Members, you have your latest assignment. It is to remix Henge. Get a wriggle on. And as you can see on the image, we have some pretty spectacular prizes. We have the DT1770 Pro headphones from Beyerdynamic, which are in fact these very ones I'm sporting now. I got these several years back, and I've been mixing very successfully on them since then, and they've become my favorite headphones of all time. So I just thought it appropriate to make them the top prize of this latest remix comp. So that is the top hardware prize for first place. The top software prize is, as you can see in the other corner there, iZotope's Music Production Suite plugin bundle, which is huge. It contains a whole ton of plugins, all of which are completely awesome. I own the majority, not all of them. I think there's things like vocal synth in there as well. If any of my colleagues are actually on the stream, perhaps I can drop a link in the chat. Otherwise, yeah, go to Plugin BT. You can look up iZotope Music Production Suite bundle. Actually, I think we probably have a link to it on our blog article, which you can find on the Produce Tech homepage. New blog article about this remix comp that just dropped. So check out the plugins. It's an amazing bundle anyway. And yeah, so top prizes are those plus a whole year of Produce Tech membership. So the annual membership, access to all of our courses and all of these activities and bonus bits of content. And 1 year also of Loop Cloud Pro subscription. So incredible prizes. On top of that, Henge have also said you have the possibility of being released on a future kind of remix release, which they're always up for, as long as the remixes are sort of, suitably aligned with their tastes. Runners up prizes, by the way, are a year of Produce Tech membership and one of the plugins from the iZotope plugin suite bundle, and 1,000 Loop Cloud points. So great prizes. As always with our remix comps, the best tracks or the shortlisted tracks of all of the entries will be given live feedback in a stream with me and Spore from Henge, possibly some other bandmates as well, in May. So you'll get feedback on your tracks from the band live on YouTube. So what's up, Michael? How you doing? So that's pretty much all the details. anyone who is new to Produce Tech and wants to know how you can take part in this remix comp, you can sign up to our membership, which you can do by going to the Produce Tech homepage and just click on any of the membership links there, or click to become a member. And then once you are a member, you will have access to this community site. This is where all our members get stuck in, communicate with each other, get access to all of the bonus content that we provide to members. So this is on top of all of the courses. Obviously at producetech.com, you have all of the courses there, 400, 500 hours. I think it's 500 hours now of course content made by myself and some of these guys. And on top of that, for members, we have all this extra stuff, which includes live streams with myself and other tutors, bonus tutorials, downloads where we do little sample and preset packs rather, and then activities like this. And if you go to the forum, you will see details for the Get a Wriggle On remix comp. Click on that, and you can see all the details there, and can download the stems using the link. And I didn't put much in terms of like rules for the remix because it's pretty much open. Just make whatever music you like. But as with all of our remix comps, just make sure that you don't make your own track and then shove one or two of the stems on top afterwards. Really try and, immerse yourself in the track and the essence of the track, its vibe. Use as many of the parts as you can, whilst making it your own creation. And if you want some inspiration about that, then we do have some great courses on the site. One I made a while back, plus we've got a new pro series coming out. In fact, one came out last year by Simon Shackleton, Pro Remix Techniques Part 1. Part 2 is literally about to drop by Future Funk Squad, otherwise known as, Glenn Nichols, otherwise known as Future Funk Squad. This one is actually under his name, though, and the remix, I can tell you, is so good that it's actually going to be, I believe, the official version of the track on the album. So they switched it up after you did the remix, decided they loved it so much, and I loved it also. Just following through with the course was a joy because the track is just lush. Brilliant vocal from Ruth Royale, and gorgeous harmonies, and Glenn Nichols doing a great job on the remix duty. And by the way, is one of the top remixers in the UK. He's remixed everyone basically over the last few decades. So that course about to drop in the next week or so. So easily in time for you to check that out to help with remix techniques. I'll also be doing some live streams. I'll do one either next week or the week after as well, where I'm working with the stems to give people some ideas, or also answer any questions you might have if you're getting a bit stuck on a few aspects of it. But we'll cover things like how to, warp stems correctly, the key of the track, bits and pieces like that. The nuts and bolts, basically, of putting the remix together, as well as perhaps some interesting techniques on the sound design side to get your creative juices flowing. So, I think that's basically it. Let's see. Sorry, if anyone's in the chat that I missed there. Simon H. Hi, Rob. Any chance of getting some MIDI parts in addition to the stems, or at least a heads up on what key it's in? Yeah, totally. I can drop that in the forum. Actually, I'll just drop it on the thread I was just showing there, the remix comp thread, and we can go into it on my next live stream. So no worries. And if there are any particular chord progressions in there. If you like, I could maybe create just a few little MIDI clips of the chords, just the basic chords in their first inversion that you can then experiment with and so on. Michael, did Henge say anything about the direction that they wanted to take this track? Yes, and chord key. So no, they didn't provide any direction. If you look up Henge on YouTube, aside from their amazing tracks, music they've done themselves, look up their remixes. They've got remixes by some pretty cool people, including some legendary people like 808 State. There's a particularly good remix, by 808 State. They have similar tastes to me when it comes to dance music. There's a guy who DJs with them called Talos 4000, I think. He is their sort of official band DJ. I believe he's from Earth. He is he's awesome. He's right up my Strasser. He plays incredible kind of ravey breaks, all that kind of thing. So if you wanted to go that way, they will lap that up, I've no doubt. So I think sort of, old school rave kind of sounds and break beats and all that kind of thing, potentially, but I'm sure they'll be open to whatever. But yeah, if you check out their remixes either on Spotify or on SoundCloud, see what kinds of things they've been into and which ones they release ultimately. Because if you want to be in with the chance of getting released by them, then just get familiar with their own music, but also the remixes that they've dug and ended up releasing. Because hell, that would be an amazing accolade to say that your music has been released by Henge. People from other planets. It's pretty outstanding. Simon, an intergalactic direction, exactly. I believe the way they define their music is cosmic dross. I love it. I'm a big fan, as you can probably tell. I've loved Henge ever since seeing them at Port Elliot Festival, one of my friends' festivals, a few years back. And they came to Berlin. In fact, they were literally the last thing we did before the pandemic hit. Saw them in a small, filthy basement club in Berlin somewhere. It was great. And then on the main stage at Blue Dot in Jodrell Bank Observatory in the UK. And they rocked every one of those festivals. So Talos Link. What's that, Michael? What, you're looking for a link to DJ Talos? I may have to drop that in the forum as well, but you could probably look up Talos 4000 DJ on YouTube and you might find a DJ mix from them. They may also be on SoundCloud, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say today. Just a short stream, really, just to announce this and to wish you all good luck. I don't think there's anything left to say. Once again, if you're watching this as a non-Produce Tech member, then head to producetech.com, sign up for a free account, become a member, and there's currently a free trial on the membership, so you can come in. You've got plenty of time right now to check things out. And get a feel for things, get stuck in with the remix comp, join a few live streams, check out some past live streams, check out some courses. Come in, the water's warm. Sorry, I mean, that's the link to... Oh, you've added a link there? Okay. It's above. Oh, okay, cool. Nice one. Nice one, Michael. All right. Sweet. Well, everyone can check that out. Good luck with your remixes. Hit us up on the forum if you have any questions. And remember that you've got 6 weeks, 7 weeks. May the, what does it say on the forum post there. 7th of May, deadline. That's a Sunday. So give you that extra weekend there after the 6 weeks to finish up. And then about a week or so later, we'll have the live stream with me and Henge giving you feedback on the shortlisted tracks. And we'll choose the winners of the awesome DT1770 Pro headphones, iZotope plugin suite, and great Loop Cloud and Produce Tech prizes. So best of luck, everyone. And thanks for joining me on the stream, everyone in the chat. Big love to you guys. And see you all on the other side.